If Director Kozik is here, would you please approach the stage, please? Director Kozik.
Good evening, and thank you so much for joining us tonight. Welcome to the 2024 Harris County Sheriff's Office Commendation Ceremony. My name is Tess Rowland, and I'm the Traffic Safety Liaison for the Harris County Sheriff's Office. I'd like to say congratulations to the honorees and recipients of awards tonight. And I'd also like to congratulate those who are supporting these amazing individuals who are receiving awards tonight. I understand your amazing sacrifices that you have to give as family members and loved ones to ensure that these precious people can continue to serve our community. I'd also like to thank the Harris County Constable's Office for joining us tonight. Thank you for your support. We greatly appreciate it. We're going to begin our program with the presentation of colors done by the HCSO Honor Guard. Followed by that, we will have our national anthem done by Miss Patricia Williams, our Pledge of Allegiance done by Chaplain Jason Wilfong, and our invocation done by Chaplain Jason Wilfong. I invite you all to stand for the presentation of the colors.
Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rocket's red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say, does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave?
If you'd stand with me, continue standing as we say the pledge. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. If you would please bow your heads while we have the invocation. Heavenly Father, we come before you with grateful hearts as we gather to honor the outstanding citizens and service of our sheriff's deputies. We thank you for their unwavering dedication and excellence in safeguarding our community. Their commitment to justice and the protection mirrors your love and guidance. As we celebrate the achievements of our dedicated honorees tonight, we are reminded of the great sacrifices they make in service to others. We especially remember Deputy Fernando Esqueda and ask for your accompanying presence to be with his family, surrounding them with the support and love of our community during their time of grief. We ask these things in the name of your Son, Jesus Christ. Amen.
Please be seated, and you may retire the colors. I'd also like to say that in case you have loved ones at home who could not make it tonight, this ceremony is going to be live streamed. You can find it on the HCSO Facebook page as well as our HCSO YouTube page. And now I'd like to introduce our lovely command staff. Thank you all so much for joining us this evening. First, I'd like to introduce Sheriff Ed Gonzalez, followed by Assistant Chief Philip Bosquez, Assistant Chief Tony Wynn. Major Jennifer Herndon. Major Lynette Anderson. Major Saul Suarez. Major Jesse Razzo. Major Earl Dean. Major Tommy Shelton. Director Carla Manuel. Director Thomas McNeese. Major Blenderman. I'd also like to recognize Constable, Harris County Precinct 8 Constable Phil Sandblin, along with Harris County Constable Precinct 6, S. Trevino. Thank you all so much for joining us here tonight, and I'd like to invite Sheriff Ed Gonzalez here to deliver some remarks.
Thank you, Tess, and good evening, everyone. Thank you so much. It's an honor to welcome you to the 2024 Harris County Sheriff's Office Commendation Ceremony here at Second Baptist Church. This beautiful venue embodies the spirit of community and unity that makes Harris County such a special place to live and work. It is a true honor to be able to serve this community. Before I continue with my remarks and we continue with the program, though, I would like to ask take a point of personal privilege. We've had some tough losses this year, beginning with one of our fallen heroes that will actually be recognized posthumously today, Deputy Fernando Esqueda. We know we have family members here present today. We also have other retirees that have passed, and we have some of our own teammates that have lost family members. And so I'd like to just ask for a moment of silence, if we could all just take a moment of silence in honor and respect of everyone that we've lost, from Deputy Fernando Esqueda and everyone else. Thank you. But tonight we gather to celebrate the extraordinary men and women of the Harris County Sheriff's Office. Their unwavering dedication to our safety and well-being is the cornerstone of our community. We are here to acknowledge their incredible achievements and to express our deep gratitude as a community for their selfless service. The stories we will share this evening highlight the bravery and dedication that are at the core of our work. We see this every single day. The past year has presented significant challenges for law enforcement, but our deputies, detention officers, and support staff have met these challenges with courage and resilience. Their commitment to protecting our community, often at their own risk, is nothing short of inspiring. Whether responding to emergencies, investigating crimes, or providing critical support services, these individuals have proven time and again that they go above and beyond, not just enforcing the law, but truly serving as guardians of our community. We are privileged to honor 95 exceptional individuals tonight, each deserving of recognition for their remarkable contributions. These awards recognize acts of bravery, life-saving interventions, exemplary leadership, selfless service, and outstanding police work. Each of you being honored tonight has shown extraordinary dedication to maintaining peace and safety in our community. Some of you have even risked your own lives to save others, demonstrating the highest level of heroism. To the families and loved ones here this evening, we extend our heartfelt thanks. Your support and sacrifices are the foundation upon which our officers stand. We are profoundly grateful for your unwavering support and for sharing your loved ones with us. And I also want to recognize once again, I know they were recognized already, but they're both phenomenal partners and leaders here in our community that really make our community safer. Precinct 8 Constable Phil Sandlin and Precinct 6 Constable Sylvia Trevino, both are exemplary leaders. We appreciate their agencies, other law enforcement partners that are joining here tonight. We appreciate you, and any firefighters that may be out there as well, thank you. We all work collectively here in Harris County to make sure that we're keeping our community safe, and it's not just about one agency, it's about teamwork. The awards we present tonight are more than just symbols of achievement. They are expressions of our deepest gratitude and admiration. Behind each award is a story of courage, compassion, and a commitment to the greater good. These stories inspire us all and remind us of the profound impact we can have when we come together with a shared purpose. I want to extend my deepest gratitude to everyone here tonight and to those who couldn't be with us. Your unwavering dedication to Harris County is a beacon of hope and resilience. In the face of adversity, you have risen above all odds and answered the call with unparalleled bravery and commitment. Your sacrifices, both past and ongoing, ensure the safety, well-being, and greater good of our community. Thank you for your extraordinary service and for being true pillars of strength for Harris County. To the families, friends, partners, loved ones, tonight we celebrate the remarkable achievements of our honorees, acknowledge the sacrifices made along the way, and embrace the future committed to the safety and prosperity of our region of Harris County. Your steadfast support and the exemplary courage of those we honor inspires us all. To those who serve, thank you for your continued dedication and for embodying the spirit of service with unwavering honor and integrity. Thank you so much. At this point, we'll ask our teammates and our partners to please come and stand so we could acknowledge and appreciate each awardee as they make their way up. And we'll get started.
And so we'll begin with our presentation of awards. And for our first award tonight, the Bravery Award, HCSO would like to recognize Deputy Christopher Hernandez. On April 9, 2024, Deputy Christopher Hernandez responded to a vehicle pursuit stemming from a road rage incident involving a weapon. The suspect began evading on foot and was proactively being pursued by Deputy Hernandez. Deputy Hernandez encountered the suspect, who attempted to ambush him by firing several rounds, some of which struck Deputy Hernandez's patrol vehicle. After engaging the suspect by returning fire, Deputy Hernandez gave verbal commands for him to drop the weapon. The suspect disregarded these orders and again fired at Deputy Hernandez. In response to this, Deputy Hernandez discharged several more rounds and struck the suspect. Deputy Hernandez exemplified the third core value of protecting our citizens with honor and courage. Thank you for your service and devotion to the citizens of Harris County. And for our next award this evening, the Blue Heart and Bravery Award, HCSO would like to recognize Deputy Christian Villanueva. On November 7, 2023, while on patrol, Deputy Christian Villanueva observed a vehicle run through a red light at a high rate of speed. In an attempt to conduct a traffic stop, Deputy Villanueva activated his emergency equipment. The driver refused to stop, which led to a pursuit that ended when the driver lost control of the vehicle and crashed. Deputy Villanueva attempted to detain the driver, who began to resist and turned toward Deputy Villanueva with a firearm. A single round was fired at Deputy Villanueva and grazed the side of his head, causing him to fall back. Deputy Villanueva quickly re-engaged the driver by returning fire and giving a chase on foot. This resulted in Deputy Villanueva ultimately being able to capture and arrest the driver. Deputy Villanueva displayed courage and the willingness to never give up on the incident. Thank you for your service and devotion to the citizens of Harris County. And for our next award this evening, the Blue Heart Award, HCSO would like to recognize Deputy Korean Davenport, Deputy Javier Rojas, and Deputy Troy Vaughn, who is not with us tonight. On January 3rd, 2021, Deputy Korean Davenport, Deputy Javier Rojas, and Deputy Troy Vaughn were ambushed while responding to a disturbance at a parking lot. They discovered and rendered aid to an assault victim. Soon after, shots were fired, which led to the three deputies being shot and wounded. Deputy Vaughn radio dispatch in order to get aid for him and the other deputies and the assault victim at the scene. During this time, Deputy Vaughn also spoke with the other deputies to encourage and comfort them. Despite the horrific incident, the deputies successfully recovered. Thank you for your service and devotion to the citizens of Harris County. And this is for our de-escalation award. So this is actually a newly created award, and this is the first group that's going to be receiving it. HCSO would like to recognize Deputy Danya Dozier, Deputy Fernando Hernandez, Deputy Carlton Stevenson, and Deputy Matthew Barboza, who is not with us tonight. Let's give them a round of applause for this new award. On August 2nd, 2023, the Harris County Sheriff's Office received a call regarding a family disturbance. The victim reported that her boyfriend was holding her in their home and was preventing her from leaving. Deputies Danya Dozier, Deputy Fernando Hernandez, Deputy Carlton Stevenson, and Matthew Barboza responded to the call. Upon their arrival, the victim had managed to escape the home. Deputies learned that there were 3 children inside the home, aged 14 to 17, one of which was deaf and had special needs. Fearing the suspect had or was about to injure the children, the deputies entered the residence, and upon entering, they found the armed suspect standing behind the 3 children. Deputy Hernandez engaged the suspect in a conversation while Deputy Dozier, Deputy Stevenson, and Deputy Barboza maintained cover in what only can be described as a wildly chaotic scene. After several minutes, the children were released, and the suspect was taken into custody without any additional injuries. Thank you for your service and devotion to the citizens of Harris County. And for our next award this evening, our Blue Heart and Life Saving Award, HCSO would like to recognize Deputy Brenda Mahan, who is being escorted tonight by her husband, Deputy Sean Mahan. She is still recovering from her injuries. This is an amazing feat for her. On January 11th, 2024, Deputy Brenda Mahan arrived at a vehicle accident on the East Freeway main lanes. While Deputy Mahan was talking with the driver, their attention was directed to the direction of her marked patrol car due to the loud screeching tires. Pulling a loud trailer, a pickup truck collided with Deputy Mahan's patrol car and was approaching both of them. And without hesitation, Deputy Mahan pushed the driver away while the full force of the collision struck her and dragged her along the cement barrier approximately 100 feet. Deputy Mahan sustained severe injuries, and the driver she pushed out of the way sustained minor injuries and could walk away. Grateful for Deputy Mahan's actions. Thank you for your service to the citizens of Harris County. And for our next award this evening, the Life Saving Award, HCSO would like to recognize Deputy Joshua Bass, Deputy Gabino de Asas Garcia, and Deputy Adolfo Villanueva, who could not join us tonight. Let's give them a round of applause. On September 28, 2023, Deputies Joshua Bass, Deputies Gambino de Asas Garcia, and Deputy Adolfo Villanueva responded to a call regarding a shooting. Upon arrival, the deputies located a male with a gunshot wound in the right arm with an exit wound on his right shoulder. Deputy Villanueva immediately initiated life-saving measures by applying a tourniquet to the victim's entrance wound. Deputies De Asas Garcia and Bass placed gauze and applied pressure to the exit wound. The quick response by the deputies led to the victim's survival. Thank you very much for your service and devotion to the citizens of Harris County. And for our next life-saving award this evening, HCSO would like to recognize Deputy Ryan Bronikowski. Let's give him a round of applause. On November 3rd, 2023, Deputy Ryan Bronikowski was dispatched to an in-progress call regarding an attempted suicide. Upon arrival, Deputy Bronikowski observed the mental health consumer bleeding heavily from a self-inflicted wound. Deputy Bronikowski quickly utilized his tourniquet to stop the bleeding. Deputy Bronikowski's quick actions allowed this individual to get the necessary help needed. Thank you for your service and devotion to the citizens of Harris County. And for our next award this evening, another life-saving award, HCSO would like to recognize Deputy Julio Serlos and Deputy Alexander French. Let's give them a round of applause. On December 16, 2023, Deputies Julio Serlos and Alexander French arrived on scene of a motorcycle accident. The driver's right foot had been amputated because of the crash. With large blood loss occurring rapidly, Deputies Serlos and French utilized their training and applied a life-saving tourniquet to the injury. Notably, the tourniquet successfully stopped the loss of blood, allowing EMS time to arrive and transport the driver via life flight. Thank you for your service and devotion to the citizens of Harris County. And for our next award this evening, another life-saving award, HCSO would like to recognize Deputy Christopher Golden. On December 20th, 2023, Deputy Christopher Golden responded to a call in reference to an attempted suicide. Deputy Golden observed the mental health consumer with a self-inflicted knife wound to his abdomen. To perform life-saving measures and prevent further loss of blood, Deputy Golden quickly applied gauze and pressure to the wound. In addition, Deputy Golden also applied quick clot to the wound, placing the consumer in stable condition for transport by EMS. Thank you for your service and dedication to the citizens of Harris County. And for our next award this evening, a Merit Award, HCSO would like to recognize Deputy Jasmine Huff and former Deputy Justin Moyer, who now serves with the Lamar Consolidated ISD Police Department. Let's give them a round of applause. On October 5th, 2023, Deputy Jasmine Huff responded to a family disturbance. Upon arrival, Deputy Huff met with the victim, who stated her ex-husband threatened to kill her with a firearm. The victim also indicated her ex-husband had a handgun and stated, "The police will have to kill me today because I am not going back to jail." Based on the information from the victim, Deputy Huff knew there was an immediate deadly threat to the victim, law enforcement, and the community if the ex-husband was not found soon. A few hours later, Deputy Justin Moyer located the ex-husband's vehicle hidden in a Walmart parking lot. Deputies Huff and Moyer observed the ex-husband inside the vehicle with a gun. The ex-husband pointed the gun at the deputies. Believing a possible second person could be in the vehicle, the deputies did not discharge their weapons. The deputies attempted to communicate with the ex-husband, but he refused and led them on a high-speed pursuit, eventually crashing. After several hours with SWAT, the ex-husband surrendered and was taken into custody. Deputies Huff and Moyer committed to never giving up on locating this dangerous suspect. Moyer committed to their ability to bringing a safe conclusion to a very hectic situation and save the lives of the victim, law enforcement, and the public. Thank you for your service and devotion to the citizens of Harris County. And for our next award this evening, a Merit Award, HCSO would like to recognize Deputy Javier Rojas. Let's give him a round of applause. On July 15th, 2023, the HCSO dive team was contacted regarding a possible drowning involving a 6-year-old male and his 11-year-old sister, who were last seen swimming in an area of the park. The victim's father stated he went to retrieve towels for them, and then when he returned, they were missing. Deputy Javier Rojas, who is a public safety diver and a member of the HCSO dive team, entered the water and relentlessly searched for the children. After numerous numerous search patterns, the bodies of the children were found and recovered. Although this was a tragic event, locating these children was crucial for their family to start the healing process. Recovering drowning victims is always a difficult part of the job of a public safety diver. Deputy Rojas is a true professional of the HCSO Marine Unit and the dive team. Thank you for your service and devotion to the citizens of Harris County. And for our next award this evening, a Merit Award, HCSO would like to recognize Lieutenant Casey Haberland. Let's give him a round of applause. In July 2021, Lieutenant Casey Haberland recognized a concerning public safety issue in Harris County. Post-COVID-19, the number of active warrants for violent criminal offenses had risen. Lieutenant Haberland developed a proposal to obtain funding for additional staff members and equipment for Harris County law enforcement agencies to attack the issue. In May of 2022, the proposal was approved by the Harris County Commissioner's Court. Once approved, Lieutenant Haberland was able to coordinate with different agencies through memorandums of understanding and began the selection process of task force members. Lieutenant Haberland mandated training for all task members, including basic warrant procedures, investigations, weapons, and tactics prior to the task force going live. Since the go live date of November 1st, 2022 through July 31st, 2023, the task force has cleared 1,607 active warrants. What an amazing feat. Yes. The Violent Persons Warrant Task Force continues to provide a positive impact on the general population of Harris County by placing violent offenders into custody, thereby thwarting potential violent offenses. And the collaboration of Lieutenant Haberland that he's demonstrated was passed on to his personnel, and as a unit, they were able to assist and our agency in this need. So thank you very much for your service to the citizens of Harris County. And our next award this evening is going to be a Merit Award, and we would like to recognize our HCSO homicide investigators, Deputy George Delforge, Deputy Brandon Evans, who is not here with us tonight, Deputy Joshua Stevens, Deputy Abigail Taleb, Deputy Alfred Vera, Deputy Wallace Wyatt, Sergeant Jason Brown, and some of our HCSO patrol personnel, Deputy Noe Aguirre Jr., Deputy Brandon Jones, Deputy Joshua King, Deputy Santos Torres, Deputy Simone Walker, Sergeant Jason Bullock, Sergeant Susan Danan, who is not joining us tonight, but we still wanted to recognize her, Deputy Cody Bergman, and K9 Chris. Thank you all very much for your service. Let's give them a round of applause. So on January 5th, 2024, District 2 deputies responded to an information call. Deputies met with a female who advised her cousin was kidnapped, and an unknown suspect contacted her for ransom money. The approximate location was given to deputies, and homicide investigators responded to the scene and took the lead. District 2 patrol deputies identified the apartment where the complainant was being held. Deputies and investigators approached the suspect apartment to contact the occupants, and two suspects had fled on foot. Investigators and deputies secured the perimeter and established contact with three victims who had been held as hostages for ransom since before Christmas. They reported additional hostages had been held in the same apartment but were released after paying ransom to the individuals running the human smuggling enterprise. And patrol personnel transported the victims and the suspects to a secured facility. Patrol personnel remained at the apartment to assist homicide investigators with documenting the scene and collecting the evidence. Ultimately, both suspects were charged with aggravated kidnapping, and victims' advocates also were able to assist with finding shelter for these three complainants. I want to thank you all for your service and devotion to the citizens of Harris County. And our next award is the Outstanding Supervisor Award. HCSO would like to recognize Lieutenant Lisa Strong. Let's give her a round of applause. Lieutenant Lisa Strong has gone above and beyond her job duties, all while making her team feel like family. Her warm compassion and care are something that all employees should experience. Lieutenant Strong offers support beyond her assigned role. Thank you, Lieutenant Lisa Strong, for your service and devotion to the citizens of Harris County. And for our next award, a Unit Citation Award, HCSO would like to recognize our CNP Utility District Cypress Station contract. This is composed of Deputy Joshua Allen, Deputy Gaspar Garcia, Deputy Jacoby Henderson, Deputy Chris Hendricks, Deputy Trinidad Hernandez, Deputy Dorian Jackson, Deputy Zachary Eugenmeyer, who's not with us, but we still want to recognize him, Deputy Jose Nunez, Deputy Kevin Thompson, Deputy Michael Walden, who's not here tonight, but we still want to recognize him, and Sergeant Sidney LeBeau. Let's give them all a round of applause. So great to see the family support. The CNP contract was developed in 2023 to control the crime in Cypress Station area, the most violent crime-ridden area in Harris County. The area is heavily populated with lower-income apartment complexes and businesses, and the team for this contract was selected in the summer of 2023 with the mission of promoting public safety in the area through reactive and proactive operations and investigations. They are highly visible, answering calls for service and proactively patrolling the contract. They have fostered relationships with business owners, employees, and residents, as well as working collaboratively with specialized units and other agencies in the area. This team has done exemplary work since its inception with extraordinary success, creating a significant improvement in public safety for the citizens of Harris County in the Cypress Station and surrounding areas. Thank you all for your service and devotion to the citizens of Harris County. And for this next award, a Unit Citation Award, we would like to recognize and honor our Viper unit, which is composed of both Harris County Sheriff's deputies along with constables. So I'm going to go first and recognize the members of the Harris County Sheriff's Office. So Deputy Mohanad Alobeidi, Deputy Stephen Campos, who's not here tonight, but we still want to recognize him, Deputy Fernando Esqueda. We would like to take this time to honor fallen Deputy Fernando Esqueda and his sister, Deputy Vanessa Esqueda, who is on stage tonight receiving his award on his behalf. We'd also like to recognize Deputy John Gomez, Deputy Alana Jimenez, Deputy Dan Kerrigan, Deputy Douglas Laird, Deputy Rob Miller, Deputy David Mendez, Deputy Nick Parojic, Deputy Kenneth Price, Deputy Gerardo Tiarina, Deputy Victor Villarreal, and our Harris County Constable's Office. Thank you so much to Deputy William Reed of Precinct 1, Deputy Daniel Vasquez of Precinct 2, Deputy David Cott of Precinct 3, Deputy Robert Carrion of Precinct 5, Deputy Alberto Rodriguez from Precinct 6, Sergeant LeBritton Wingard of Precinct 6, Lieutenant Ulysses Gomez of Precinct 6, Lieutenant Alfredo Soto of Precinct 6, and Captain Joe Martinez of Precinct 6, and Deputy Matthew Mitchell of Precinct 8. Thank you all. And so the Violent Persons Warrants Task Force is made up of the Harris County Sheriff's Office deputy investigators and the deputy investigators from 6 of the Harris County Constable's offices. The task force was charged with clearing outstanding warrants that are violent in nature, targeting aggravated assaults, robberies, family violence, child crimes, and other aggravated violent cases. This group of investigators has shown extreme teamwork, resulting in excellent delivery of service. Thank you all for your service and devotion to the citizens of Harris County. So our next group of awards are for special recognition. So these are deputies that are being honored for special achievements that are done outside of our agency. And for our first special recognition award, HCSO would like to recognize Detention Officer Willis Patterson and retired Deputy Elston Kirkendall, who couldn't join us tonight, but we'd still like to recognize him. So the Texas Police Games Hall of Fame is a prestigious recognition established by the Texas Police Athletic Federation and honors exceptional law enforcement professionals in the state who have made significant contributions to the games. In the 2024 Hall of Fame, Detention Officer Willis Patterson was inducted for his outstanding basketball performance. Additionally, retired Deputy Elston Kirkendall was inducted for his bowling accomplishment. So congratulations, sir. So our next special recognition award is for Lieutenant Mike Wynn, who is not here this evening. So we would still like to recognize him. So Lieutenant Mike Wynn received the Community Builder Award from the Holland Masonic Lodge #1 for his significant contributions to our community throughout his public service career. Lieutenant Wynn is a Vietnamese American immigrant and a 16-year veteran of the HCSO. He's gone above and beyond for the community by organizing food drives and scholarship opportunities for underprivileged children. So we want to thank him for his service to the citizens of Harris County, even though he's no longer here, or he's not here this evening. Thank you all. And for our next special recognition award, HCSO would like to recognize Deputy Austin Howard. Woo! So Deputy Austin Howard received recognition as Officer of the Year on behalf of the 100 Club, State of Texas Law Enforcement Achievement Award for Valor on August 11, 2023. Deputy Howard was driving on a controlled access highway with his lights and siren activated while he headed to a fatal crash scene. He noticed a vehicle driving at him on the wrong side of the highway. He looked in his rearview mirror and observed a group of vehicles that he had just passed. Fearing for their safety, he placed his patrol vehicle between the vehicles behind him, and the intoxicated driver headed towards him. At the last second, he slowed his vehicle and turned his steering wheel to the left to cause the intoxicated driver to strike the right front of his patrol vehicle. The violent impact caused Deputy Howard's vehicle to rotate 180 degrees. Deputy Howard took a few seconds to gather himself, and then he ran to check on the drunk driver. So thank you so much for your service, sir. And our next special recognition award, HCSO would like to recognize Deputy Sean O'Banian. So Deputy Sean O'Banian was recognized as Officer of the Year on behalf of the 100 Club. On August 16, 2023, a Harris County Sheriff's Office deputy was shot in the line of duty, and Deputy O'Banion joined in the manhunt for the suspect. Deputies approached a residence. The residence of the suspect was believed to be located in and made contact with the occupants, ordering them outside. Several people exited, and an adult female made statements which led Deputy O'Banion and others to believe someone was endangered inside the residence. Upon entering the residence, Deputy O'Banion and task force officers took gunfire from the suspect, who was in an elevated position. Despite being struck twice before exiting the residence, Deputy O'Banion provided first aid to other task force officers who had been hit by a shrapnel from the gunfire. Deputy O'Banion then took a perimeter position, keeping the suspect from escaping until being relieved and ordered to go to the hospital for treatment. Thank you so much for your service. And we would also like to recognize another special recognition award, Deputy Jerry Pineda and K9 Storm. K9 Storm is not with us tonight. Deputy Jerry Pineda was recognized as Officer of the Year on behalf of the 100 Club. K9 Storm was recognized for Service Animal of the Year. On October 7, 2023, Deputy Pineda and K9 Storm responded to a shooting involving a District 1 deputy. The deputy had sustained a gunshot wound, laceration to the top of his head, and had returned fire on the suspect. The suspect managed to flee the scene on foot in an attempt to escape. K9 Storm and his handler, Deputy Jerry Pineda, tracked the suspect to a nearby backyard of a residence, and K9 Storm was on high alert and was so driven that his leash became entangled in the gate. Due to the severity and immediate danger of the situation, Deputy Pineda released K9 Storm from his leash and deployed him to enter the backyard. K9 Storm immediately located the suspect hiding underneath a trampoline. The suspect was holding a firearm and shot at least one round in the direction of K9 Storm and Deputy Pineda. K9 Storm, undeterred, engaged the suspect and did not release his hold, all while being struck with a pistol. Deputy Pineda, without thought to his own safety, approached the armed suspect and took him into custody. Thank you, sir, for your amazing service. And for our next special recognition award, HCSO would like to recognize Deputy Nashat Sadiq. Woo, let's give him a round of applause. Deputy Nashat Sadiq received the Distinguished Enforcement Hero Award on behalf of Mothers Against Drunk Driving organization. Deputy Sadiq made 114 DWI-related arrests in 2023 and was recognized for his outstanding individual commitment and dedication to protecting the public by removing impaired drivers off our roadways. Thank you, sir, for your incredible service. And for our next special recognition award, HCSO would like to recognize Deputy Jonathan Ajay, Deputy Victoria Cadillo, Deputy Melinda Martinez, Deputy Wendy Posadas, who is not with us, but we still want to recognize her, Deputy Stephen Kohler, Deputy Joe Solis, Deputy Teofilo Chacon, Deputy Hector Silva, Deputy Daniel Alarcon Moreno, Sergeants Clinton Nash, and Sergeant Gabriel Perkins. Congratulations to them. So deputies Jonathan Ajay, Victoria Cadillo, Melinda Martinez, Wendy Posadas, Stephen Kohler, Joe Solis, Teofilo Chacon, Hector Silva, and Daniel Alarcon Moreno, and Sergeants Clinton Nash and Gabriel Perkins, they received the Outstanding Service Award on behalf of the Mothers Against Drunk Driving organization. The Sheriff's Office DWI unit has shown dedication to keeping our roadways safe from impaired drivers. 819 DWI-related investigations resulted in arrests by the DWI unit across Harris County in 2023. Thank you all for your amazing service and dedication to the citizens of Harris County. We appreciate all you do. And for our next award this evening, another very special recognition award. HCSO would like to recognize Grandmaster Han On, Master Hong On, Master Hannah On, Master Simon On, and Master Christian On. Let's give them an amazing round of applause. So I'm sure y'all heard this story on the news, but I'm just going to tell you because it's so amazing. On June 18th, 2024, deputies received a call regarding a disturbance, and upon arrival, deputies discovered that an attempted sexual assault had occurred, but was unsuccessful due to the quick actions of the On family. The On family, who own and operate the Yongin Taekwondo, had managed to stop the assault and restrain the suspect until deputies had arrived. And due to their heroic acts of bravery, the victim was able to get away without severe injuries. Thank you all for helping our community. We appreciate you. And that concludes our awards. I'd like to take this time to give one final round of applause to all of our recipients tonight for the... So many of you and your sacrifices have been able to save lives and truly make Harris County safer. So I'd like to say thank you so much for all you do. And I'd also like to thank the amazing families who are with us tonight. Thank you all for your sacrifices and all that you do to support these individuals. It takes a lot of sacrifice being in your position, but your support as a family member, as a loved one, as a friend is truly unmatched for those in this profession. And at this time, I would like to call up Jason Wilfong for the closing prayer of our ceremony. Thank you.
If you would please bow your heads. Heavenly Father, as we close this ceremony, we thank you for the excellence and the dedication of our sheriffs, deputies, and the citizens within Harris County. We ask for your continued blessings on these men and women who have been honored today. May the example of these dedicated deputies and citizens inspire us all to support and uplift one another. Help us to carry forward the spirit of service and dedication that we have celebrated today. We ask all this in the name of your Son, Jesus Christ. Amen.
Thank you all. You may go in peace.